How do you enforce an opening? How do you enforce understanding? That constantly the things that manifest through you are things of wisdom. People look at you and say you are a wise man. The way you go about your relationship, you're very wise. The way you go about your career, you're very wise. The way you are going about things, you're very wise. How many of you see that what we did here yesterday showed wisdom? Am I the only one? The celebration here yesterday showed wisdom. But certain things were practiced. Some of which you were part, some of which you were not part. And I want to give you the key of how that happens, because it may not have happened, or it could have happened in a very jeopardized or haphazard way. How did it happen? Look at what the Bible says here. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. That is foolish things. Can you see something there? That sometimes some of you even have knowledge. You've gathered them together and you're applying something. Like one of my friends once told me, and I've told you. He said, Wakili was my name that time. He said, the person who failed in class read. Only that where he read and wrote down did not come out of the exam. Why is it that academically intelligent people from primary 1 to the end of the university, they are always on top? Why? And if any dullard who is always failing, if you will follow in their footsteps and obtain what they do, you will also pass the same way. Yes, you will always pass the same way. Because he that walketh with the wise shall be wise. The companions of fools, the group of fools, shall be destroyed. So Paul said, see, when I was a child, I understood, I speak like a child, I understood like a little understanding. But how do we, enforce a large understanding that brings about great things in this life? I was teaching us that I said I was tell you 7 keys to understanding. And I put 4 of them together on Tuesday. I said, peace, patience, quietness, time. They look simple, it is not true. Even as you're seated in this place now, your heart is rowdy. It's because you never practice it that you don't know. You have mapped out how you will go out of this place, when you will go out, when this message must stop, when whatever. As I'm talking to you, so many things are going on. I want to tell you what great people practice and their life change. So I read to you Proverbs chapter 17 verse 28. Even a fool, when he holds his peace, is counted wise. They see result in the life of a fool. That he holds his peace. He maintains a peaceful demeanor, peaceful dispositional condition of the heart. I hope somebody is listening to me. And is counted wise. He's counted wise because there are results. And the next phrase said, he who sought his lips is esteemed. He becomes an esteemed reverend, an esteemed pastor. He's esteemed a man of understanding. I told myself when I went to the last school that I went to, I said, David, you're just wasting money here. You're not listening to them. If they say one thing, my heart will go into 7 things. I said, David, can you quieten yourself? Can you quieten yourself? You want to open it, isn't it? Can you quieten yourself to listen? One of the greatest powers of Jesus was time separated away from everybody to listen to the Almighty. Because, ladies and gentlemen, other forces were talking to Jesus. The temptations of Jesus was not because the devil was bad. They were the point of interest of Jesus. How can I be tempted with drug? I cannot be tempted with drug. Some of you cannot come to me, I don't know what's happening to me, Pastor. Sometimes when I see people who are here, I just feel as if that's the kind of life I'm supposed to be living. I'm just looking at you as the greatest dummy of all this art. The greatest. So I want to always be in control of my mind and what I am saying. I want to see what I'm saying. So I only coke, I am high. Coke, energy. Hey, from young age. So I will now smoke and kill myself. I have never been tested with drugs, tempted with drugs. A man is tempted. James, the brother of Jesus, said, because Jesus spoke to him, a man is tempted when he's drawn away in his lust, in his interest. And when lust has conceived, he gives birth to sin, and sin to death. Me, like David said somewhere, say, I've seen the end of perfection. I've seen the end of temptation. So I stop it here. I've been born several times, and I'm not going that way. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Other forces were talking to Jesus. That's the reason why, as a matter of fact, some forces talked to him and said, you have enough power to start your own ministry without God. That is the meaning of turn stone to bread. Oh, it is this week that God revealed this to me. I hope you can understand this. Forces spoke to Jesus, forces of interest, because he was eating bread, he was eating butter. Anybody that is born having this cloth, this body, and now feed it, forces will talk to you. The things we eat are forces. Why do people smoke just weed? Weed are leaves, and it turns you. They are forces. Cloth that we wear are forces. Why does your confidence suddenly change as you wear nice cloth? Why do you look down as you wear? All of them are forces. Oh,